Hello and welcome. So I'm going to have a look at the Times quick cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Thursday the 5th of December 2024, and it's been set by Jimmy. Now, we only had a Jimmy puzzle last Friday and I took 11 minutes and 18 on that, and I mean so far Jimmy has been a really good setter to set, very generous in definitions generally. Having said that, I didn't find last Friday, I didn't think Friday's was easy. I mean, it was right on it was smack on my average of about 11:20, so I have no complaints about it. And the last three puzzles I seem to remember have been around 10 to 11 minutes, 3 or 4. So I think there's a good chance of fast time here, but I'm not taking anything for granted after what I perceived as a slightly harder puzzle, although I did okay. So I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Corpulent celebrities I caught having a resigned attitude. Star X, something about star, corpulent. Farm worker tucked into sherry, gutted to get diluted alcohol. So that's SY for sherry gutted. I don't know the rest. Some euros I risked for powerful underworld figure. I assume that's a hidden word, but Osiris. Osiris, which is an Egyptian god, I think, or whatever. Love of the French lyrical compositions. Love, oh la la, oh la. Of the French, odes, odes, I think. I don't know where the S comes from. Des is French, isn't it? Mark humiliating Cockney. Speaking unclearly. Humiliating. Mark Stain. Okay. Begin touring upper class royal house. Begin touring upper class royal house. Cool. I mean, it makes you think T. Okay. One US state or another which doesn't have a river. Well, the Colorado River's the famous one, but that isn't going to happen. One US state or another. Yeah, Arkansas and Kansas. Baker might make this business revenue. Bread something. Might make this business revenue. Something bread. Reveal posterior part of gizmo once. Reveal something O once. Part of gizmo once. Moon. Reveal. Moon. Reveal posterior, excuse me. Grandmaster capturing a piece in sacrificial stratagem. Wow, Grandmaster capturing a piece in sacrificial strategy is a I can't think what the name of that is. I'm going to come back to it. Literature penned by Gothic writer Ambit. I was thinking of Gambit. I think that might be Gambit. I think it was Gambit and Ambit. I think, but I'm not entirely sure. So I should probably take out a letter to be sure. Literature penned by Gothic writer, giving no offence. Gothic writers, not sure who that'll be. If that is correct. Working loom raised for convenience. It's going to be something about a toilet, isn't it? It's going to be lose. I think it's something about loom raised. I'm going to put loo there because I think, well, don't know, lose, which means I've got. Can't think what that'll be. Not so sure about that. A qualification for a doctor caught catching one bug. A qualification award? Don't think so. But qualification award. One bug. Cause of lapses and bad manners. Vicar periodically ignored. Okay, so we've got AN. We've got AN. Bad manners. Vicar periodically ignored will be IA. Cause of lapses is amnesia, isn't it? Wow. Okay, so there's a good alternating letter thing going on. Climber coming from peaks of inactive volcanoes. Yes. Where's my Y? Peaks. Ivy. Okay, lovely. There are some lovely clues in here. Some not so good at the moment. Maybe a tenon. Manufacturer talk more foolishly about nothing. Whoa, what is that? Maybe saw. Look, onlooker. Complaint made by conservative greeting liberal. Latin liberal left. Conservative complaint chill. Chill, I think that is. High liberal left. Classical sextet and former queen turn up in capital. Classical sextet. So is that VI? Queen would be turned up in capital. I don't know what that is. Capital is A1. Golly, what is that? Is that the name of the capital? I hope so. Assessment of vehicle with current tax. Edward's death. I assume that's an assessment with current tax. VAT? Vated? Car vated? Bus vated? Cultivated? Can't be cultivated. Driven. Edward's driven, sorry. Current Edwards. So VAT, Ed, driven, is motivated. Okay, very nice. Gosh, some of this is 100 drawn, withdrawn from account, possibly one has a large bill. So it's going to be something like a stalk or whatever, isn't it? Or heron. 100 L from an account, possibly. Oh, C for 100, isn't it? C. AC, oh, that's just a anagram of, I don't know what it is. Toucan. Toucan. There we are, nice. Nominal. More agile. Nimbler. Goes round. African runner goes round doctor. Yeah, that's the Nile, isn't it? MB. On run. Yeah, Nile. Okay, so let's get. Oh, that could be ladies' room, I think that is. Let's have a look at it. I think that's ladies' room, isn't it? I'm going to bung it in and hope it is ladies' room. Oh, what's this? Well-known chemist in front of Boots during festive season. Wow. Noble. Ah, yes, Alfred Noble, the well-known chemist. Wrong party for Trump. What's that? O, something O. Wrong. Party is a do. Outdo, I suppose. Out wrong. Okay, yeah, lovely. Pastry that is prawns. That is pie. After pie. Pie. Gosh. Literature giving no offence. Yeah, literature. I mean that's LIT, I suppose. Polite. Po. Okay, that one I do know him. Yes. So this is good. This is nice. Not easy, but nice. Farm worker. Hand. Hand is shandy. Good. Mark. Humiliating Cockney. Speaking unclearly. Mumbling and humbling. Umbling. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That is going to be nasty. Former queen turned up in capital. Former queen. The classical sextet. Vienna, I think that is. Must be for capital, excuse me. What's this over here? Begin is to start. Touring upper class is Stuart. Okay, yes, nice. Stuarts, okay. Baker, bun, might make this revenue. Business revenue, is it just anagram of revenue? Don't think so. Bun, abundance, I can't put in there. So I'm down to my last three already, aren't I? Gosh, corpulent is, oh, this one as well. A qualification for doctor, catching one bug. Aphid, APHID, I don't quite understand that. But I think that's aphid. I'm going to leave it there for a second. Oh, I haven't put gambit in. I think that's gambit. Grandmaster catching a piece, a bit. Yeah, GM. Grandmaster. Okay, that one I still don't know. This one, maybe saw. Something maker. Manufacturer talk more foolishly about nothing. Manufacturer is a tool maker, isn't it? But maybe saw maker. Okay, yeah. Tool maker, I think that is. I'm going to go with. Cool, what is that? Bun, never, over, might make this business revenue. I mean, it does look like an anagram of revenue. And that one, corpulent is fat. Celebrities are star. I caught. Okay, IT, A-list, fatalistic. Okay, nice. I'm going to go with that being that because I'm just bunging them in today. Biker might make this turnover. Over. Yes, 929. Wow. Okay. Well, I had a right old biff there. Didn't explain many as I went past. 929. Really happy with that. As you can hear in my voice, I'm sure. Once again, Jimmy coming up with a nice mix of generous cluing, I think, but also some really interesting things. So let's go through the clues because I ripped through that without really stopping on them. So we've got corpulent equals fat. Celebrities are the A-list, and then I caught is IC. So having a resigned attitude, you're fatalistic about things. Farm worker is a hand. Tucked into sherry gutted, so take the S and the Y from sherry and gut the HERR and put it in there, gives you diluted alcohol. Shandy, sorry. Some is telling us there's a hidden word coming up, and we've got Osiris, in euros I risked. Powerful underworld figure. Osiris was something to do with the Egyptians. I think it was I'm gonna take a risk and say it's the Egyptian river god or something. Took people down the river. Okay, love is O, as in scoring nothing in tennis. And of the French, so des is of in French, but normally you don't have the S on the end, you just do DE, but days is valid, and lyrical compositions are odes. Mark, I think, is an M. I think you just put that to M. Humiliating Cockney speaking, so it's humbling. Cockney means drop the first bit, so it's humbling. So mumbling is speaking unclearly. I like this one, yeah, this is good. Begin is start. Touring upper class, so put a U in there, and the royal house of the Stuarts. Now I can't tell you who the Stuarts were, but I think they came after the Elizabethans. Oh, Mary Stuart's a name that rings a bell, but I can't name any of the other ones. We've got the state of Kansas, which is one state, or another which doesn't have a river. So a river, Arkansas, is AR Kansas, but it said, as I'm pronouncing it, it's Arkansas, but it's RAR Kansas, Arkansas, so it doesn't have a river. Take the AR off, gives you Kansas. Arkansas to Kansas. A baker might make a turnover, and business revenue is turnover. If you reveal the posterior, you moon at someone. Yeah, you show your bottom. And part of Gizmo once is a hidden word of moon. Grandmaster is a GM, capturing A, so put gam, and then piece is bit, and a sacrificial strategy is a gambit. So yeah, that's something to do with chess. Not exactly sure what it is. Working, what we've got? Working loom. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong clue. I'm looking at the wrong one. So we've got literature, LIT, penned by Gothic writers, so Edgar Allan Poe. I read his book of stories last year, so I do know who the Gothic writer is. And if you're giving no offence, then you're being polite. Working, yeah, we've got anagram. So working is our anagram indicator of loom raised, which gives us ladies' room, and that ladies' room is a convenience in polite society. So we've got we've got a PhD. So a qualification for a doctor. So A is A, and then the qualification to a PhD is a doctorate, doctor of philosophy. So a qualification for a doctor, PhD. Capturing one is put an I into it, and a bug is an aphid. Cause of lapses is amnesia. So that's the definition. Bad manners. Bad manners vicar. So we've got an amazing irregular letters thing. So periodically Nor says just take the A from bad, and then the M, the N, the E, the S, the I, the A. Alternate letters from, so what was it, the second ones anyway, is amnesia. Wow. Climber, so ivy is a type of climbing plant coming from the peaks of inactive volcanoes. Yes, so IVY. What we got? So we've got maybe a tool maker, maybe a saw manufacturer, and then we've got talk more. So I think we've got an anagram talk more, indicated by foolishly, about an O, so put an extra O in there. So talk more around an O, anagrammed. A complaint, yeah, if you've got a chill, you've got a type of complaint, a physical complaint. We've got conservative, greeting is high, liberal left. So very straightforward there, really. Conservative greeting, conservative high, liberal left. Just bungling thing. Now, I think the thing there is, when I was looking at that clue, I was thinking greeting. Greeting might have said, "Oh, put liberal into something or other." It just became a little bit confusing there, but that's part of the setter's art, is to try and confuse you a little bit, hopefully. So classical quartet, classical sextet, I take to be a VI, and then form queen turned up is Anne. Anne going upwards gives you the capital of Austria, which is Vienna. Assessment of vehicle is your MOT with current. So current in scientific notation is an I. I don't know why, but it is worth noting that. A tax is a VAT, value added tax, and Edward is ED. And if you're driven, you're motivated. We've got 100 withdrawn from account. So 100 in Latin is a C. So take that out of account, leaves you with the other letters, and possibly taking you to then anagram those letters to get to a toucan. A toucan has a large bill. If you're more agile, you're nimbler, and we've got the African runner, the Nile, going around a doctor, which is an MB, qualification MB, I don't know what it is, and on the run, put an R on the end, or put it on top. Like this one, well-known chemist, Alfred Nobel. So not many people probably think of him as a chemist. I think he invented dynamite as part of his chemistry. But we've got the front of the boots is a B during the festive season, which is Noel. If you're, a wrong is if you're wrong, you're out. Party is a do, and if you trump someone, you outdo them. And finally, pastry. Pastry is a pie. That is IE, and that's going after prawn starter. So P, the P of prawns. So there we go. What a puzzle. 929. As I went through that, I liked Stuart. I liked, just like lots of clues there. There's a couple of old chestnuts in Vienna and Kansas, I think, probably. But yeah, some really, really fantastic clue in there. I'm not sure that was necessarily easy for the beginners. I will say that, but the level I've got to, I enjoyed that. So thanks for watching.